Hey everyone, it's Lizzie from Lizzie's World of Gems. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a Flirty Friday. And before I start with Flirty Friday, I got some funny sayings that I'm going to do, funny pickup lines. But before I do that, I just wanted to tell you the recap of the week. If you guys seen on my wall, well, first, let's start working. I'm going to work all on black, so it might be a little bit boring, but I don't think you guys are here to watch what I'm doing. But I am doing the checkerboard method. If anybody wants to know, anybody new with diamond painting and have never seen anybody do the checkerboard method, this is what it is. It's just a way to fill in a color instead of using your multi-placer, because sometimes when you use a solid color on your multi-placer, you can really tell. And the checkerboard method helps not have those lines you have when you multi-place, if that makes any sense to anybody right now. So, back to what I was talking about. So, this week was a very sad week in my household, and I'm only going to talk about it at the beginning of this, and then I don't want to get too depressed. And I want this to be a happy chat and not a sad chat. But my daughter Alyssa wanted a cat for like a really, really long time. And if you've been into my lives, we would joke around and she'd be like, I want a cat. And I keep on saying no. But I finally gave in and told her, if you want to buy a cat with your own money, then go buy a cat. And she sent me a link of a cat in a shelter in London. And she's like, I really like this cat. And I'm like, okay, well, call and see about the cat. The cat had a scratch on its eye, but it was healing. When we got the cat, they said he was vet checked. Everything was fine. I don't know. We had him for 21 days. His name was Colonel, and he just dropped dead. He passed away in the evening, on Tuesday evening. We were all devastated. We had no time to save him or take him to the vet or anything because it was quick. So whatever happened, I feel like he had a heart attack. I'm not 100% sure exactly why this happened. And yeah, so we buried him in the backyard. Alyssa's devastated. She's very upset. I don't know, like, I'm trying to, like, console her, tell her, like, you know, you gave him the best life that he had for 21 days. He was stuck in the shelter for 17 days in that cage, so at least the last 21 days of his life, he got to be free and have someone that loved him very much, because she loved him very, very much. He was such a good cat. She was everything she wanted, a cat that would hang out with her and snuggle on her bed and everything like that. He didn't seem like he was in pain. He seemed fine. I seen him in the morning. He was fine. He wasn't whining, complaining, or anything about being sick. It was like a total shock to everybody in the household. We were all shaken up by it, for sure, to say the least, because we never had any of our pets just this happen to them, you know what I mean? Like, plus, like, they said he was 5 years old at the shelter, but who knows? I don't think they really know how old he actually was. And they said, then when we sent them an email saying what happened, they're like, oh, well, we're sorry, this is tragic, but we don't do any blood work or anything like that when they come in. So basically, when they when you go in to get the cat, they tell you, oh yeah, he's been vet checked, blah, blah, blah. You just assume that, you know, they did all the checkups, but apparently they don't. And just word of advice, if you ever get a cat from the shelter or a dog, take them right away to your family veterinarian, which we should have done, but she had us under the impression that he was okay. His eye was fine. You know, the only thing I was concerned about really was the eye, but the eye was healing up and it looked fine. There was no infection or nothing. Like, his eye looked good. We had no reason to think that the cat was sick. And if he was in pain, he hid it well, but I don't think he was, because he didn't moan, he didn't groan. You know what I mean? Like, he was a cat. He had an appetite. Like, I don't understand. That's why I think he had a heart attack. I don't know. But needless to say, and plus, you know, he passes away when the veterinarians are closed and you can't do anything about it. So we just buried him in the backyard. And we put some little tombstone there to remember him. And yeah, so that's what happened this week. I was very sad because, you know, 21 days is not very long, but you still long enough to get attached to an animal, especially Alyssa. That was her friend, her buddy, and now he's gone. She wants me to do a diamond painting of him for her, and I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to order it sometime this weekend. I'm not sure where I'm going to get it from, but yeah, I think that would be a nice memory so she can have it all forever of her cat that she had for such a short time. So that is all I'm going to say about the cat. Just letting you all update on what's going on in the house. She is getting a little bit better. Yesterday she was in a little bit of better spirits. I did end up buying her a squishmallow. I think that's what they're called. She collects them. And I got her a cat unicorn thing. Kind of like llamacorn, but a catacorn. I got her one of those so she can remember Colonel. And to me, it's like symbolizing this is Colonel up in heaven. And he's turned into a beautiful catacorn. But yeah, still hard to believe that he's gone. I feel like I'm gonna see him walk around the corner of the stairs of the kitchen, but nope. It is not possible. She's like totally traumatized about the room that she found him in. She won't go back there. It's the room next to her bedroom. It's an empty room, and that's where she had the litter box. And he died across from his litter box. So yeah. So that is pretty much the state of our household this week since Tuesday. And she had to go to work Wednesday, bless her heart. I felt so bad for her. She was so overwhelmed, but she still had to go to work. And Sarah and Dylan's like, oh, we know someone's having kittens. If you want to, when you're ready, if you want a kitten, you can get a kitten. Oh, geez, like, I really need to flip this around because the gems are sticking to my body. I'm kind of upset about this DiaPai because the black is very, not very good. Not like my last one, my last Flirty Friday. The black was amazing. This black, not so much, at all. And I feel like all my canvases are losing its stickiness. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. with all of this. But anyways, so now for more exciting news. It's Flirty Friday. I'm working on my Flirty Friday painting right now. You've seen it at the beginning on the thumbnail. And it's gonna look gorgeous. I'm gonna flip it around after I'm done this section, and I'm gonna work. Because the way I have my tripod set up, I can't. This is a very big painting. And it doesn't fit on my section of my table without hanging over the edge, and my tripod connects to my table. So you see my dilemma? You see my dilemma here? Yeah. So what else happened? I watched a lot of Criminal Minds this week. Oh, The Handmaid's Tale this week was super, super good. Oh, good, 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 good. She made it to Canada. The free. Or when I see the Canadian flag, I'm like, yes, they made it. It is so funny, but, you know, Canada is always, you know, the country that you can rely on. So, yeah, I think that's kind of funny, but I'm pretty sure it's a Canadian author that wrote The Handmaid's Tale. So, of course, Canada is going to be the good country to go to, right? Sarah says it's not like the book because she doesn't make it to Canada in the book. I've never actually read the book. I should actually maybe get it on the Audible and see what it is all about. But Sarah says that because Sarah, when I first told her about the show, she's like looking at me like I'm have 2,000 heads. You know, I'm like, oh, the show's really good. You gotta watch it. So if you're in the States and you have Hulu, check out The Handmaid's Tale. If you live in Canada, check out Crave. Crave has The Handmaid's Tale as well. Or it plays on television too, but unfortunately Canada is always an episode behind the USA. I'm not sure 100% why, and I stream it. So I'm caught up with the US because heaven forbid I have to be episode behind. Like, hello. I need to know all the goodness now. Not later, now. So yeah. See, this is the problem with this tray. I have a pimple in my ear and it really hurts. See how it's warping? It warps. And I don't like that about this tray. I gotta kind of press it and it does go back to form, but I think I'm gonna switch trays, but I like it how I can see through it to get all the blemishes out. But it's going like all topsy-turvy on me. Nobody likes a topsy-turvy tray. I think resin just is very not strong enough for this type of resin. I'm not sure what kind of resin she uses on this, but it is very flexible. And I think the heat from the light pad doesn't help, or the heat of your hands. Because you know me, I love to always like touch my tray, usually. It's just the way I am. It's just the way I am. But we're going to do the shout-outs of the week. So let's get into shout-out time. And I'm back. So the shout-outs this week was with a landslide of a winner. And the winner of the Facebook Whip of the Week goes to a Gail. And Gail has done Chuck Pinson from Diamond Art Club, Where Time Moves Slower. And it's a 54 by 56 centimeter. It's like a house with a horse, and it's very pretty. It's pretty big for, it's pretty. Oh, I think there's a cat in it too. Oh. See, now I'm gonna go on ooh about cats now. Very, very, very beautiful picture, and she's almost done. She's almost done. Approaching the finish, she says. It won't be long now. That is a very big accomplishment when you finish a Chuck Pinson for sure. The shout out of the YouTube page, I had it all set up, but of course, oh no, it's not gonna show. Darn it, Liz. Why do you mess everything up? I mess everything up. Oh, I was watching tutorials about, I'll talk about that after the shoutouts, because then I'm just getting off topic. Oh geez, Louise, what is going on? Yes, guys, yes. This is Liz with complications. I think it's this video. Yes. So the shout out on the YouTube page of Comment of the Week. Can I talk today, Liz? Can you talk? Goes to Cynthia. And she says, I absolutely love Josephine Wall. I've ordered one and debated on which one I should buy next. Her prices are pretty good too. Thanks for the unboxing. Yes, I bought a Josephine Wall from Uniquely Down Under. The prices are fairly good for artist work. The only really artist work that I like from her site is actually Josephine Wall. Hopefully she gets some better artists soon. She got these new artists, like if you're into like dragons, but not like cutesy dragons, like Wrangle Spangler, like real dragons, then I suggest you go check out her new artists because there's a lot of castles and dragon and mystical kind of things like that. So yeah. So those are the 2 shout outs of the week. And I should, oh, great. My daughter's up already with a baby. See, I always procrastinate in the morning and I stay up. I had little pieces of paper. What did I do with them? Are you kidding me already? Luna's up. She's gonna start crying. I'll pause and be right back. Sorry about that. Sarah just opened up the door too, so okay, I got my jar. It's getting really full because, you know, the giveaways at the end of this month for the first half, and then I will discard all of these and start over again for the second half of the year. Or should I keep them? What do you guys think? Should I keep all the names and then just pick, or we'll do it all over again starting June till December? It's up to you guys. Alyssa, Sarah just turned on the heat. She's crying that it's too cold in here. It has cooled down in Ontario, and it's kind of chilly in here because we had the heat off. She says Luna's nose is red, so she is turning back the heat on. It's like this weather. Some days it's like dying in here. I need the air conditioner on. The other days it's cold and I need the heat back on. This is just crazy nuts weather. I don't understand. What is going on with this weather right now? So she just turned the heat on, so you can probably hear my heat turning back on. The register in my room is like very, very temperamental, to say the least. So, oh, it smells bad too, because you know how you turn on the heater for the first time and it smells? That's what it's smelling like right now. So you know the heat's on. It's warming up. Hopefully, I'm wearing a tank top and she's freezing. The only thing that really bothers me is my feet. I guess because I work in such a cold environment, I can handle this. Oh, isn't that crazy nuts? Crazy nuts, if I say so myself. what's this? Oh, Alyssa had school signed in. No school today. I'm just typing it. I found it on here before. Let's see if I can find it up again. So we'll just go through some of them. I'm not gonna do all of them, obviously, but the ones that I think are funny. The first one is, like, do you guys actually use these at the bars? Like, this is, I've had one at the bar. Okay, I'll tell you one that I've had before, and I had one that said, did it hurt? And I'm like, did what hurt? When you fell from heaven. I'm like, oh, so cheesy. Yes, I've had that line used on me at the bar. In my bar days. My bar days. Yeah. I also had a guy tell me that he was a lesbian trapped in a male's body. That intrigued me. For sure. That was getting a little bit dirty. That's my dirty thought for the day. I like this one. Hi, my name is Microsoft. Can I crash at your place tonight? That's a good one. That's a good one for sure. Oh my god, this one's dumb. It says, do you like raisins? How do you feel about a date? Oh, cheesy, cheesy, cheesy. I'd really like to know if some people use these lines, if they actually work. Or if you've had somebody give you some pickup lines and then you actually end up marrying them or dating them. Let me know down in the comments below. That should be really interesting, and maybe you'll be shouted out next week. There is something wrong with my cell phone. It doesn't have your number in it. Oh my gosh, did I tell you what happened to me? Okay, we're getting off topic here, but I'm going to go off topic. So, I had this boyfriend. I think I've talked about him before. He was one of my love of my life, my last boyfriend, my very last boyfriend that I've had. And I've been single now for almost 8 years, but he was my last boyfriend. I loved him dearly. I went out with him twice because, you know, once isn't good enough for Liz to be like, wake up, Liz, and smell the coffee. Yeah, he's a cheater, but I ended up dating him twice. And so he would always call me, even when we're not dating. Because, see, he seems to think that, you know, I always be the girl on the side. And I'm not about that life anymore. I was at one point in my life, but not now. And he left me for another woman. He's still with that woman to this day. But like 3 years went by after we broke up. A year after he broke up, I said to my friend Jessica, Jessica, I think it's time that I'm going to delete his number off my phone. It was a year. I hadn't called it, but it's tempting to be in your phone, right? And I'm like, I think it's time to let go and delete the number. So I did. That was fine and dandy. 3 years went by. Didn't hear a stinking word from the man at all. Then one day I was on the computer. I'm not sure what I was doing on the computer, but I was sitting at the computer and I get a phone call. And then he's like, the phone call's like, oh, I found your number on my phone and I was just wondering who this is. And at first it didn't really clue into me who it was, but then when he started talking, I heard the voice and I knew exactly who it was. And I'm like, oh, I don't know how I came up with this, but I'm like, oh, really? Because, you know, I've had 2 new phones since we broke up and your number has never come back. Boom, in your face. So, yeah, that's what I said to him. And then he's like going on about, oh, that he's gone to see a counselor, and one of the things that the counselor said is he has to mend his past, and he has to mend his past with me, and blah, 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 blah. And then he's like, do you want to meet for coffee? And I'm like, oh, to talk. And I'm like, well, I guess, sure. So we met up at coffee to talk, and you know, I think he thought, you know, I was gonna be like, all, oh my gosh, I'm still in love with you, blah, blah, blah. No. I'm like, well, thanks for apologizing. But I think I need to go now. I left. I did. Raise up to Liz. Oh, I just drink coffee. I don't usually drink coffee when I'm live, but no, I'm not even live. I do drink coffee when I'm live, but when I'm on video, I usually pause it and refresh, because, you know, nobody wants to hear me vaping and drinking while I'm filming, like a lot of people like to do it all in one take. I'm okay with bits and pieces here and there, mixed all in and wrapped up in one and stuck all in together. So yeah, so that was off topic, but yeah, I had to tell that story because, you know, Flirty Friday is all about, you know, men, life, sex, and my past. So my past boyfriend. So that is a little tidbit of what happened. I probably said it before on a video, random somewhere. I don't know. Besides being sexy, what do you do for a living? Just being sexy. That's probably what I'd say if a guy said that to me at the bar. Depending on how many drinks I have into me. Oh, this one's cute. This would be nice in the winter time. This is a winter pickup line, guys, just so you know. It says, you must be a snowflake because I've fallen for you. Aww. I'm not sure what this means. It must be an inside joke for the US people, so maybe you guys understand it. It says, are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see. Oh, Tennessee. Okay, I get it. Ha ha ha. Okay, I get it now. I had to read it out loud to figure it out. Oh, this one's a good one too. This is a good cheesy pickup line for the bar. It says, are you a parking ticket? Because you got fine written all over you. Ooh, yeah. Sometimes it's like, ooh, baby, you are so fine. I will admit it. This is like, the other day it says, oh, Mom, all you follow is hot cops and with no shirts on and men on your on your TikTok. I'm like, well, what else is a single woman supposed to follow on TikTok? Just saying. Oh my gosh, this one is cheesy too. I wish I were cross-eyed so I can see you twice. Do you really want to see me twice? That's a whole lot of Liz. That's a whole lot of Lizzie going on there. Just saying. Oh my gosh. This one, oh, here's a train. What's a Lizzie video? What's a Lizzie Wip&Chat? That's more like it. What's a Lizzie Wip&Chat without the train going by? The last couple of days I've been behind that darn trains in the middle of the intersection. And like to go to Tyler's house in the morning to work or after work, I have to pass the railroad tracks. And if we get stuck by a train, I'm like, ugh! I hate this town and how it's divided by these darn tracks. Just saying. Just saying. I don't think I said this one yet. I must be a museum because you truly are a work of art. Kind of cheesy, but I think I would be like, oh, you can take me home now. No, I'm just joking. It depends on how many drinks I was into me. I tell you, I did have my partying days. I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie there at all. This one's cute too. Do you believe in love at first sight, or should I walk by again? Oh my god, this one's cheesy too. These are so funny. Stoogey train going by. This one says, I'm no photographer, but I can picture us together. That's a good one too. I'm no photographer, but I can picture us together. That's cute. Oh my god, if a guy did this to me, I would be like, what the heck? It says, feel my shirt. So you feel a shirt. You know what it's made of? Boyfriend material. I'd be like, you had me at boyfriend. No, you had me at feel my shirt. Depending on if he's good looking or not, because, you know, yeah, I'm not all about looks though. Personality. But, you know, back in the day when I was like in the bar, looks kind of have to stand out first. Right? But if I just meet somebody, personality for sure. Plus I'm older now, wiser than I was back then. For sure, for sure. I could see my ex-boyfriend, Jay, pulling off these lines. Picking up all the girls he cheated on me with. Depressing. Oh my god, did you get your license suspended for driving all these guys crazy? Really? Really? I'm learning about important dates in history. Do you want to be one of them? Aww. Oh my gosh. This one too is pretty out there. Baby, if you were words on the page, you'd be fine print. Oh yeah, baby. Don't you forget it. Royalty pages here. Royalty pages here. For sure. Oh dear. Oh my god. This sounds kind of morbid, but not really. But it says, did you just come out of the oven? 'Cause you're hot. Like hot to smack you across the head with. Oh my god. This one is funny too. Oh Where is it again? Oh, it's a good thing I have my library card because I am totally checking you out. Oh my god, this one is crazy too. I was blinded by your beauty. I'm going to need your name, number, and your name and phone number for insurance purposes. Oh my gosh, this one's cheesy too. I'd really like to know if some guys use some of these lines. See, it gets morbid. It gets like, morbid's not the word. What do you call it? Warped. That's what I wanted to say, warped. Took a little break to have a little sip of my Timmy's and a little bit of a vape, and we're back into it. I'm not sure where I left off. I think I left off here. I'm wondering if you had an extra heart, because mine just got stolen. Aww, Muffin. Oh, Muffin, that is so adorable. No, just joking. Next one. Is your name Google? Because you have everything I'm searching for. Messed it up. Are you Google? Because you have everything I'm searching for. Ooh la la. These must be newer pickup lines. Surely wasn't when I was in the bar back in the day. Are you a bank loan? Because you got my interest. Ooh. No, but if you have a loan to give me, I'll take it. That's what I would say if some guys said that to me. With no interest attached to that loan, thanks. Next one. Are you a time traveler? Because I see you in my future. Aww. And then, yeah, I see you in my future. And then we hook up, and then the next day I don't hear from you again. Boom. Just saying, girls, that happens. That's the thing. That's the thing for sure. It's called a one-night stand. Oh my god. Can I follow you? Where are you going right now? Because my parents always told me to follow my dreams. Cheesy. Cheesy. That one's cheesy. Oh, that is not a good gem. I'm trying to be careful with my selection here. That totally just flew right out of the tray. Life without you is like a broken pencil, pointless. Oh dear Jesus. Really? I don't like using God's name in vain. I don't know why I just did that. Ugh. Sometimes things just come out of my mouth, and I have no filter. So, off topic for a minute. I was planning on doing a Wip&Chat the other day, and then everything happened with the cat, and I had started filming it, and I was doing my plastic canvas, which you guys will see on Manic Monday this week, because there will be a Manic Monday this week, because I got some projects to show you. Plus, I'm going to be working on my miniature on Saturday, so I'll show you how far I got with that.
So there will be a Manic Monday this week of all my whips, and I started the plastic canvas, and I thought, oh, I'll start it and do a whip and chat as I'm starting to learn how to do this. Oh my gosh, there were so many cuss words. I'm like, I can't even film this because I'm swearing like a sailor, and I'm cursing Susan, like Jesus, Susan, blah 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 blah. You and your challenges and telling me, and she better have started hers already. Just saying, Susan, if you haven't, get your butt in gear and start it, because yeah. So yesterday I was talking to my friends online like I always do, and here I am working on it, and then Melissa goes, Liz. That's Nana Southern Cross, so if you don't know who Melissa is. She's like, Liz, are you still working on that darn canvas, or are you done painting it? And I'm like, no, I'm still working on my plastic canvas. And I did another full section, and I'm like, okay, my fingers are getting sore. Okay, those kits, just saying, if you guys buy a plastic canvas, those kits, the needles that come in the kits suck. And then I don't have a yarn threader. So I'm having a very difficult time putting in that yarn because the yarn's so thick compared to the hole that comes in the needle that they give you. So I ordered more on Amazon with a bigger end on it so I can get the thread through. And I was watching a YouTube video. Now, the YouTube videos on plastic canvassing suck. They are not helpful at all. Just saying. So, I was watching some, and I see this girl, and she's like, she folds it in half and sticks it through the hole. I'm like, are you kidding me? I can't do that with mine. So yeah, those were my dilemmas of the week. So my fingers hurt really bad from keep on threading, because you got to keep on doing color changes. I'm like, oh, it'd be so much easier if I had a freaking needle for every color, and then I just go back to that needle. Wouldn't you say? I think so. Or even having a yarn threader. I guess apparently that's a thing. Didn't know they had one. I tried to use the regular thread thing, and it did not want to work, and I wasn't sure even how to attempt to make it work. So yeah, that's a thing. So now that I'm done cursing and swearing, well, I guess I didn't curse and swear, but I did start that video. I got maybe, I don't know, 15-20 minutes of it still on my phone. I haven't deleted it yet. Something just crashed outside. Oh my god, if that guy said this to me, I'd be like, what the heck? Back to the funny pickup lines, because, you know, I always get off topic. This one says, my love for you is like diarrhea. I just can't hold it in. Really? Diarrhea of the mouth? What the heck? Sometimes, like, I'm thinking, do you guys really use these lines? Do you guys really use these lines? This one's cute too. We're not socks, but I think we make a great pair. A lot of people have a lot of people wear two different types of socks. Just saying. I've heard this one before. You must be tired because you've been running through my mind all night. I've heard that one before. That one is an oldie. Very, very oldie. Do you have a map I keep I keep getting lost in your eyes. I screwed that one up. Are you a map? I keep on getting lost in your eyes. Ooh. No, but do you need a map to find your way home? Because, you know, there's probably one on your phone. Just saying. That's probably what I'd come back up with. Oh my god, this one's cheesy too. Do you have a band-aid? Because I just scraped my knees falling for you. Okay then. Because I just carry band-aids around. I'm like the worst bad mother ever. Because I don't carry any band-aids around. You see all these moms that are all prepared with their like first aid kit and their purse and blah blah blah. Yeah, not me. I was never like that. Kids are like, oh, I need a band-aid. Oh, we don't have any in the house. Kids gotta go buy some. Do you like Star Wars? Because Yoda, you're only the one for me. Cheesy. Did you invent the airplane because you seem right for me? Did the sun come out? Or did you just smile at me? Aww. This one would be like, nope, because I didn't take first aid class. It says, do you know CPR? Because you're taking my breath away. Ooh, baby, ooh la la. This one's cute. You're so beautiful, you made me forget my pickup line. True that, true that. And I think that's it for this page of funny pickup lines. The headliner is, well, here I am. What are your 2 wishes? I think I said that one. I think that's the first one. Yeah, it was the first one. Oh, they're just in bold. The diarrhea one just kills me. Just kills me, guys. Just kills me. Diarrhea of the mouth. I've had that one said to me before. I don't understand how this thing works. Sometimes. Ooh, pickup lines for girls. Let's go back and see what they are. Pickup lines for girls. I don't understand how this works. Are you magical? Because whenever I look at you, someone else appears. Are you sure you're not tired? You've been running through my mind all day. Aww, I'm not a hoarder, but I'd really want to keep you forever. I don't think I could say that to a guy. This one's cute too. Should I charge you rent for spending so much time in my mind, I'd be broke. Oh, there's another train. I seem to have lost your phone number. I seem to have lost my phone number. Can I have yours? This one's cute too. It says, I'm no mathematician, but I'm pretty good with numbers. Tell me what, give me yours, and watch what I can do with it. That one's cute. That one I already read. This one's cute too. Are you a keyboard? Because you're just my type. These are girls' pickup lines? Seriously? Do girls really say this? You were always on my mind. Just saying. No, that one I read too. This one's funny too. Are you a banana? Because I find you appealing. That's hilarious. I always call everybody banana too. I don't know why. I just do. Oh, you're such a banana. Instead of swearing or whatever, or saying you're such a shithead, it's like, oh, you're such a banana. It seems a little bit more tasteful, don't you think? Oh, you're such a banana. Banana cuckoo bums. But I think that's it for the pickup lines this week because I'm going a little cuckoo crazy now. And I think Luna's going to start being super loud. So I think that is my cue to try to get this uploaded and for you guys to watch it today. Because, it's Friday. And I know Flirty Friday sometimes gets neglected till the middle of the week. So if you're watching this in the middle of the week, happy Friday to y'all. Because it is a good Friday for me because I'm off. Don't forget, today is May 28th. May 28th, and we are kitting up today on Billy's Crafting Lounge at 1:30 p.m. We're going to be kitting up our Lizzie Alongs because Lizzie Falcon Along is coming up very, very soon. June 1st is coming so close. The first live of all of us together will be June 2nd. I don't know if we're all going to be there, but we are going to try to be there with bells on. With that said, so much exciting stuff is going to happen for Lizzie Along. I'm actually going to have to order right now one of the prizes that I'm giving away from Lizzie Falcon. So I have to order it. I should do that right now when I get off this. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this Wip&Chat. I hope you guys have a fantastic week. I hope I have a better week than last week. I know I'm not going to get very much accomplished this week on diamond painting because it is my long week, but I am going to try to accomplish quite a bit this weekend of this and different crafts. So stay tuned to Whip It Monday and you will see it all in the flesh. And I'm going to do my bullet journal. I've neglected it like 2 times now. I've neglected the bullet journal. Yeah, I got to catch up. With that said, take care, everyone. Till next time. Bye.
Well, folks, that's it for today's video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you like, please subscribe to my channel. I'd be super tickle pink. And remember to hit that notification bell and it will remind you whenever I load up a video. And till next time, take care, everyone. Bye.